This is On Tilt Trading with today's live crypto market analysis and pre-trade strategy. We are here at the open here at Bitcoin. I'm currently watching for a potential short trade here. Took a trade during the Asian session yesterday. First entry here, second entry here. Ideally, it would have just been one entry here at this equilibrium. But I was still dialing in my entry methodology at this time. And then this was based off of a liquidity sweep here of this level here. You can see this level sweeps it. Now I'm looking at target along. I just targeted this area here, which was a double top high, but I was actually considering sweeping this area here, but I was unsure since it was the first time I was using this methodology here, but this was a valid target as well. As you can see, this was hit here later on and beyond. Right now we're in the New York AM session. Previously here before this, we're looking at the London session or the overnight session here. And currently we have a sweep of liquidity here of the previous session here of London session. And now I am looking for a fair value gap to form. And then once a fair value gap forms, I am going to look for a market structure shift. And then look for to take an entry here off of pullback here. Kind of getting organized or a bit disorganized. Been a little busy this morning and been getting things set up, but haven't been able to just kind of sit down and dial in what I have going on here. I've just been monitoring and just starting to get set up here. So this market structure shift, I would imagine, would come in somewhere around about here, even though I'm not sure structurally, looking at this, if this would count as any kind of, or if this would actually be a swing low, which it actually is a swing low, and then this would be a swing high, so these being right on top of each other here. But I want to see, right now there's no fair value gap in this area. So what I would anticipate is for price to come down here for a market structure shift. And then for this would likely be candle 2 of a market structure shift. And then, or the fair value gap, and then a third candle here. So my idea is that this will be the fair value gap in this area here, and then a third candle here, or potentially a fourth candle, but only needing 3 candles for the fair value gap, which I'm anticipating will be here. Anticipating will be somewhere like here. So I moved to the 5-minute chart for this particular system, and I believe it may be possible just to trade off of a single chart, even though there may be some benefit to some higher time frame analysis when it comes to, I believe, premium and discount. But right now, looking for a short since this liquidity was swept. On a higher time frame, we're going to be in a buy right here on a higher time frame, which would be a premium, and then even on higher time frames here, This was a sell. We pulled back up into a premium area, so I feel confident that this area is in a premium. Okay, now we're having a fair value gap forming here. There. Okay, so step one, sweep of liquidity of the previous session. We have that here. Step two, fair value gap forms. Step three, I want to see a market structure shift, which would be price action closing below this level here. And then I want to see pullback to equilibrium. And then I'm going to set my stop loss just above this candle here, right here. There. Okay. Stop loss is going to be 109.0297. Target, I'm going to target this liquidity down here, 107.6965. 6.5. Okay, risk to reward is looking pretty good here. Look to get the market structure shift, and then I'll put the Fibonacci retracement on. And took small positions in those trades that hit profit here since I was testing. You can see a $3 and a $4 profit here from these positions at 212 here. All right, we're moving towards that market structure shift. Having these silver bullet ICT time-based system here I find is very beneficial. Just simplifies everything. You know what you want to see, when you want to see it, like having the what, when, and how is sorted out for you. Price action closing in on that market structure shift down here near the 108,600 level. Price consolidating at the 108,650 level currently. Less than 1 minute remaining in the current candle. So based on what I would anticipate based on volume, just general participation with this current overlap of London and New York, out of the three silver bullet trading windows or kill zones, I would imagine this one would be the premier one with the most potential amount of volatility. In addition to that, this trade that I took in the Asian range here, it was taken during the Asian range or the Asian session, I'm curious to keep an eye on this to see if this is a valid session, just because this cuts off after basically it picks up after the afternoon New York session here. But any of these separators here, I'm just going to count as a session, and it's tradable so long as I'm seeing all of my signaling. So I took this, even though it wasn't during an ICT mentioned time, everything just set up. So I went for it. So this may be a time, whether or not it is a ICT time or not, or it's definitely not an ICT time because it's not mentioned in his material. But I'm just going to keep an eye on that session and see if that is a valid session or not, or at least a valid time window for a fair value gap, which is essentially what I want for all of these segments, is a time window that is going to be conducive for fair value gaps to form and for liquidity raids to be conducted. So putting in an additional fair value gap, I'm going to target the higher fair value gap, as that's going to play into pullback with the equilibrium here. Currently, two fair value gap for currently seeing two fair value gaps here, and price action has traded below the point of what would be a market structure shift. Now it's just a matter of whether or not price will close below this area. It's going to be a Fibonacci retracement here. Okay, this is where this is going to go. So the 50% level is what I'm going to target, which is just below here, 108.833.4. Even though this is just below the fair value gap here, I just want to keep it at a just at a consistent level, so I'm not second guessing or trying to time things out with things. So it's just going to be easier to manage this way. And we'll see if we can get some pullback here after this next candle. But quite a bit of displacement we have here in this leg. So using this Fibonacci tool takes a lot of the guesswork out. I've been using the calculator and calculating distances to things and measured moves and this and that, but this system, or at least the way I have it set up now, is basically just giving me all of the information that I need, or the numbers that I need to make decisions. The high, or it's giving me my stop, giving me my entry, and I have a target. So all these things are set up for me. So it's just a matter of letting price action set up and then taking the trades when they come. Okay, now we have a confirmed market structure shift. So the first three criteria are met, and now just the last criteria of pullback to my entry point. some sell side delivery. First one need pull back to my entry, which is just below the highest fair value gap here. So buy side price delivery currently price back near the 108,650 level. Trying to get a look at this range here. Okay, very good. So risk to reward here looks good. See when I try to pull up the order to get other stuff. Alright, so looking at 5. So a little over 5 to 1. So I'm going to call this a 5 to 1 trade. Getting some consolidated price action here. And sell side delivery. More sell side delivery. Alright, going a bit lower here. Filled in so there's no gap there. Okay, a little lower. 108,7925. Okay, adjusting my risk to reward here. Still going for the 50% entry, even though it is below this fair value gap. So interested to see. Man, I just can't keep this order off the screen today. We'll see if it taps into this fair value gap or not. But right now my entry is right in between these two fair value gaps. entry, and now risk to reward looks to be, instead of a little over a 5-to-1, now looking at a 4-to-1 reward to risk ratio here. If the limit order is reached and if profit target is also reached. Okay, this may be selling off, and then this lower fair value gap may be the target fair value gap here. But I'm going to leave my stop above this highest fair value gap, just in case it still heads there. And then seeing multiple gaps, being uncertain of where you actually want to get involved, having this level here at equilibrium takes the guesswork out of what needs to be done here. Actually, that may be more appropriate. So price action seems to be consolidating here, so we'll see if price can be delivered to the buy side here. Potentially a swing low being put in here, which would facilitate the potential for some buy side delivery here. That could take it. That would move back into pullback here. Yeah, now that I'm reading this a little different. 107, 744, 1. So it's likely this fair value gap right here that's being targeted. Okay. Let's try this. Got this price action here. Moves it here. This takes it up there. See if we continue selling off here. Less than 1 minute remaining in this 5-minute candle. Okay. Selling is not over. Okay. Looks like this one wants to go to target without pulling back. lower one with as much displacement that's taking place here. You want to go with the lower 108.7046. And then I'm going to replace my stop loss here. 108.8381. 8388.1. Getting that retracement coming in now. Try this. So looking at a 7-to-1 risk to reward on this trade idea. So I am prepared to take an additional position here should my first position fail here. So I'm going to set up for a second position just in case I'm wrong. The system is still new to me, so I want to set up some safeguards here. 107.6965. 76965. Okay. I'm gonna set a stop. 109.0297. 109.7. And entry 108.8379. Okay. Okay. Got my two orders out there. first one or if the second one comes into play. But if I'm in the second one, then the first one is stopped out. Now we're getting retracement here. Consolidation here, price being delivered again to the buy side. More consolidation, price trading near the 108, 550 and 108, 580 levels. Now approaching a test of the 108, 600 low. This 50% level, 6898, just above here, just above this this lower end of the, or this lower edge of the fair value gap. So this 50% level just above that. So just debating on where my entry is, just depending on which one of these two fair value gaps is valid. Also looking at this price action here, just counting this section as the displacement since price sold off, but then price returned to the buy side before selling off again. So I'm calling this the range, and based on what I'm seeing here, I'm trading it first based on this first fair value gap here, based on the amount of displacement that happened here. If price gets too high, I would imagine it would take quite some time for price to be able to sell off here, especially within this particular time range. But anything is possible. So I have two orders in place just in case this first one is not the correct one. One, I don't want to miss a trade, and two, I want to be prepared in case I am not reading the charts correctly, and I don't mind taking a trade that fails so long as it was valid. So this is a valid setup. It's just a matter of how it plays out. So ideally my first target gets hit, and this is the valid trade. But with my risk management, if I lose a trade, it'll take care of itself. If I lose both of these trades, then if all goes well, my next trade or two will make up for any losses on these trades and any ones in between, so long as I'm managing my risk properly. Getting some sell side delivery here in this 5-minute candle. So not trying to take on a double position, so the way that these candles and my trades are staggered, if I end up in the trade with the higher fair value gap, I will be stopped out of the this lower trade here that is near the equilibrium point for the Fibonacci retracement. I'm getting some sell side delivery here in this 5-minute candle. Price trading at the 108, 580 level. Sell side delivery, consolidation. So this is the type of price action I would expect to see for a an explosive move to the buy side. Just for how long or extended that move would be remains to be seen. And now we're getting the move to the buy side. We have a breakout of the previous 5-minute candle. Price trading up to the 108,650 level and consolidating. Price retesting the 108,650 level. And going higher, approaching the fair value gap. Fair value gap begins here at 108,689.8. So just a few dollars short of the initial fair value gap here. Like to move my limit entry down to the fair value gap, but I don't think it will be necessary. And we have an entry. With it being so close, it's likely price will trade through the lower end of the fair value gap and may trade through it here. Continued buy side delivery here. Price holding at the 108,757 level, 108,750, 108,746. Some consolidation here around the 108,750 level. Holding here, 108,755.2. More buy side delivery. Price still consolidating here around 750, 108,750. Now trading down to 108,720 level. Further sell side delivery. Consolidation here at the 108,720 level. The reason why I put that second order up there is getting around these reactionary levels. Things tend to happen pretty quickly, so wanting to have everything I can in place and prepared for when it does happen quickly. Getting some sell side delivery here, 108,700, 108,680. Price consolidating. Less than 1 minute remaining in this current 5-minute candle. One of the YouTube videos I was watching was talking about not being able to reach the 62% level in a lot of these trades, and then seeing this price action here come just shy of it. It may still come up here and go past, trade past all these levels here on the buy side, but seeing how that level was, or there was a reaction before reaching that level here. So more buy side delivery. We may get there in this candle. This candle could stop me out as well if it continues buy side delivery and sweeps this candle out. Now trading up near the 108,750 level again. So this candle was looking pretty good here. And this would maybe what some people were mentioning about, or at least one trader I was watching, Silver Bullet Strategy, and I think J Nexus was talking about a breaker block, or entering on a breaker block, or maybe after the breaker block. I'm not sure. I have to go back and watch. But this to me looks like, from what I've seen limited of ICT, breaker block or order block theory, this looks the most like what I've seen of a breaker block. But I'll have to go back through the content and try to get a better understanding of how the breaker block is used in relation to trading, or if it's a consistent or constant factor. Let's see in this trade here. Yeah, here, like I'm not necessarily seeing, maybe. Now we're starting to get some sell side delivery here. And it looks like I may be able to take this higher position off. If we get a new 5-minute low here, I may take that other one off. Or I may wait until it breaks out of this Fibonacci range low here. Getting some consolidation here with buy side delivery, reaction down here near the 108,600 level. Or 108,620 was the reactionary level. I'm now trading through 108,620 level. And another reaction from the 108,620 level back up to 108,650, 108,680, 108,700, consolidating. If price is able to sell through the 108,620 level, there may be some additional displacement here. Another fair value gap was created in this displacement to the entry level here. Value gap being here, so interested to see how price will respond in this area, but the way that it's reacting to the 620 level, the 108,620 level, I would anticipate potentially some aggressive price action or speed being delivered with price in this area. Price consolidating here, new 5-minute candle. So that candle showing indecision as well. Now we're getting some sell side delivery in the new 5-minute candle. We're now 45 minutes into the silver bullet kill zone. Now we're getting a new 5-minute low with sell side delivery with speed here. More speed, 108,500. Seeing a reaction there, back up to 108,580. Now price just tapped into that fair value gap, and price reacted. Consolidation, and now back to sell side delivery. Price now trading within the fair value gap. Further sell side delivery, 108,520. Consolidation, big reaction. Price consolidating, sell side delivery with speed here. $108,550. $108,580. 108,600. Buy side delivery here, reacting from this fair value gap. $108,600.
The kid from that lives around the back, he's all good. He just wants to borrow my motorcycle. I just don't know. He wants to go get a key off his mum or something.
His mom works on Gringo Street.
Right.
It's got to be up to you because
But
he's
he's-
offered to let him use his bicycle.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Right.
He can ride,
Yeah.
but I don't know what your rental situation
I
is.
was just making sure he's been around here long enough.
Yeah, cool. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Had a neighbor come stop by here. So still got consolidation here. So one of the things that had me concerned about looking at this and not wanting to be too gung-ho about what I have going on, but seeing this price action here, could be this pattern forming. Obviously it would have to break, but this is the potential here with this type of pullback here, making that lightning bolt type of pattern, but obviously it would need to fail, but the way this is setting up to fail is also the way it could set up to go long as well. Now we're getting some sell side delivery here, 108,600. Less than 1 minute remaining in the current 5-minute candle. Price consolidating here around the 108,600 level. And further sell side delivery here. Consolidation back to 108,600. So price tapped into this fair value gap, but seems to not want to be able to close within it, which to me would show strength into the gap, as in when price reaches a fair value gap, you want to see, or you don't want any candles to close within that fair value gap. So just like with this candle here, seeing this fair value gap here, or at least let me extend this. So extending this, you can see no candles close above this fair value gap here. So you get candles, you get wicks trading into it. You get this candle closing in it, but nothing closing above it. So with this fair value gap here, you can see the wick trading into it. You can see this candle trading into it currently. But this fair value gap to me would be invalidated, or this fair value gap would be considered neutralized once this candle trades through here. as you can see, price is struggling to be delivered through this fair value gap. Price still consolidating here around the 108,600 level, 108,580. So price trading just above and into this fair value gap here. Now we're back trading into the fair value gap with sell side delivery on price at 108,550. Consolidating here. $108,520, new 5-minute low, 108,500, consolidation here. Could potentially see some continuation here. More consolidation. Looks like price may trade through the fair value gap here. So the lower end of the fair value gap here is 108,4784. And now we've traded through the fair value gap. Further price delivery here to the sell side here with speed. Potentially now a test on the low end of the Fibonacci range. Low end of the Fibonacci range, 108,326 and 108,324.2. So there's a new low here on the Fibonacci range. I'm going to take this order off here. This order is going to be no good. Now we have further sell side delivery here. And potentially breaking out here, setting a new range. If there's a closure below this candle here, then there will be a break of structure, which would be a signal of potential continuation in the pattern here. Less than 1 minute remaining in the current candle. See if we can get a break of structure here. Where are we at? 326. Very good. Okay. Doesn't look like we'll get that break of structure in this candle, but maybe the next. Okay. So no break of structure, but there was a breakout in price. So if there's continuation in this candle, then there would be a break of structure with this candle here closing below this candle here. Sell side delivery here. Sell side delivery with speed. approaching this swing low here. So there's going to be some sell side liquidity here. So I would anticipate close below here. There may be pullback in addition with the breakup structure here. And with this run on liquidity here, I would anticipate potentially more pullback. And we can already see here that with the speed that was delivered here on the tape, that there's a fair value gap that'll likely be returned to here for pullback. And if all goes well, no candle will close above this fair value gap here. So far so good here with this trade, looking like we're headed towards a breakup structure and potentially a initial sweep on liquidity here from the previous range, a mid-level liquidity level. You can see that there are equal bottoms here, so to me this looks like a likely area to be swept here with this sell side liquidity here. And then for my actual target, seeing these equal type lows down here with this here and this here. So wanting to tap into the sell side liquidity here. So seeing two areas here, but since I don't take profits, I want to aim for the uncleared liquidity levels here. So I want to go for this target here. But this may take a little while to reach target. If all goes well, reach target. I'll be back at the close and we'll see if this is still going or if I've been able to take profits and see if any trade set up here for the afternoon New York session. But this is on Tilt Trading with today's live crypto market open analysis and Bitcoin trade strategy. Right now I'm seeing in New York market, to me looks like a sell, but we'll see how things do moving forward here.